the values coming out of it, the values people are taking out of it about wanting to start families and having maternal instincts and maternal instincts for that matter. I'm glad it's driving people like Hassan crazy. These
anti-natalist propaganda.
Entire value in the world has to do with numbers and property and things instead of actually creating.
No, that's just true
legacy.
though.
And,
that's just true though, because think about it, man. Think about it. Somebody that says a phrase like anti-natalist propaganda, you're just a whiny fucking loser, blame, propaganda. Like, not everything is propaganda, man. Propaganda is not the reason that you're a dickless loser and you don't have a family. The reason that you're a dickless loser is because you're annoying and you want everybody to feel bad for you, and you think you're like a special snowflake, and that your suffering is different from everybody else's when it's not. But anyway, that's the reason you're a virgin, you know. But the reason that you don't have a family is because of that, but also because it is completely unaffordable. It is completely out of reach for young people today. Obviously. What up, everybody? Let's get straight to it, bro. Today we're reacting to Rev. Rev Says Dace. He just made a video about Hassan. It's called Hassan Just Got Completely Obliterated. Ah, shit. My bad.
Enjoyed by millions as something that, well, would generate a lot of positive discussion. However, once again today, people have twisted this wholesome father-daughter dynamic contained in this game between the characters Hugh and Diana and used it to make some absolutely outrageous posts.
Like what?
Including crash outs that are really just telling on themselves, including crash outs from people like Hassan Piker, as we'll see. And now we have people like Kotaku trying to switch up the narrative, saying, I need everyone to start being normal about Pragmata. Right message, wrong messenger, because they were a part of the horde of crazies trying to demonize this game, trying to say you're a predator if you enjoy this game, trying to twist this wholesome relationship between Hugh and Diana as something perverse and something that is even illegal to be enjoying whatsoever. These people are projecting, and it is very, very obvious. And a lot of the people enjoying this game, well, they do enjoy the wholesome father-daughter dynamic between these characters. And yes, some people are saying, hey, maybe there is a lot of joy in parenthood. Something that, well, I think this modern day needs more of. How could that ever be a negative thing? Well, if you're a miserable human being who's terminally online, the concept of wanting a happy family or even enjoying a game featuring a wholesome father-daughter dynamic is something that's going to send you over the edge. And that includes people like Hassan Piker, as we saw.
Okay, man, if playing a video game makes you feel the joy of being, if you think that it allows you to feel the joy of parenthood, you're insane. It's a fucking video game. They're just pixels on the screen, son. They're not fucking like it would be like saying that like playing The Sims makes you feel like God. Like not really. You're just fucking with
as we saw
little
yesterday,
virtual
absolutely
people
crashing out and projecting over this game and its dynamic between Hugh and Diana, and he is once again crashing out again, as we'll see in this video. But let's get the context leading up to his latest reaction. So it begins with this post that says, Pragmata is a psyop to counter decades of anti-natalist propaganda and bring up global birth rates. And that's kind of the meme and the joke surrounding this game, that this dynamic is encouraging people to want to become parents, and that this is a Japanese psyop to increase birth rates, not only in Japan, but across the world. And people are really upset about any tweets that are happy about this game, especially this particular message where they say they're countering decades of anti-natalist propaganda. They're not doing a very subtle job of being angry about that, because
what is the anti-natalist propaganda? What is that? How? I don't see that. Like, the reason that birth rates are down isn't because of propaganda, you dumb fuck. It's not because people got psyoped into not having children. It's not feminism. You're stupid. The reason birth rates are down is because people can't afford to have children. People want to have children. It's stupid to assume otherwise. Of course people do. People want to be parents. Okay? It's like a goal in life. It's a milestone. People can't be parents because because of all the bullshit.
In the proposed notes, they're trying to say there's no
That's it.
evidence of such a claim, and then you have people like this saying if someone decides to have kids because of a video game, then they are a truly stupid individual, saying someone's a truly stupid individual while having a hammer and sickle in their name, and also in
Got
their
'em.
own bio, calling themselves a staunch anti-natalist. Wow, I wonder why they're so triggered by this post. But as with anything involving Pragmata, the projection is off the charts, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some of the replies. This person says, nope, it's weirdo, softcore, predator media for video game addicts who are never having kids. You're not prepared for the response to this, okay? This person asks, why do you think that? They say, not an opinion, it's softcore predator media. There's nothing interesting about Diana as a character. She's annoying and she's with you the entire game. Only reason you want to play this is if you have an obsession with barefoot children making goo goo gaga noises for hours. The other user asks, how much of the game have you played? And they say, there's multiple playthroughs of the game. The first 7 hours plus is you and your regarded predator bait Diana riding on your back and making stupid quips. You are mentally disabled. So this person just admitted that they're doing multiple playthroughs, playing hours upon hours of this game that they consider predator media. They literally just told on themselves. These are the people projecting about this game. It's actually unreal. But it gets worse. You have this user saying a game came out with a little white girl and right-wingers seem very excited about it. And as pointed out in the replies here, this is the same type of person who makes tweets like this, gleefully and just unashamedly bragging about putting estrogen in some of the candies of children who look like their parents are Trump supporters for Halloween. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This gets even more disturbing when you realize the original poster is a man in his 40s who spends every waking minute on Twitter virtue
I'm sure
signaling,
that's
and they have
real.
a comment or an
That's
opinion
definitely
on everything, but when you
real.
bring up some of their disturbing
Yo,
posts
I
like
did
this,
that too.
radio
I just
silence.
did that
No
too,
wonder why,
just
right?
now.
But here's some more projection. This person says, are all the Epstein supporters liking this game or something? Literally, the only thing I've seen of this game is people frothing over a little girl dancing and playing. Again, projection, if that's all you're seeing, that's what your algorithm is showing you, because that's what you keep looking at. You're literally telling on yourself with this. Here's another one saying, just for information purposes, there's actual kids in the real world. You can see when people don't keep them away from you for being the weird right-wing drunk uncle. Sounds like a massive case of projection. Sounds like this is hitting a little too close to home right here. But speaking of hitting a little too close to home, Hassan has been very upset about this game, and he's about to get owned with a simple meme. For those who are not familiar, didn't see yesterday's video, Hassan has been crashing out over this game, particularly over those enjoying the father-daughter dynamic and finding it wholesome. Here are his latest comments.
In one emotional moment, she gives him a crayon drawing of the two of them together as a little family. Even streamers who say at the start they didn't want kids end up breaking down happy in tears. So what's really interesting about this is all of these unfuckable losers in the gaming sphere always talk about like starting families and stuff. And I don't understand like why this has become a thing that they care about. Like if you're a gamer, you should care about things that you
Because I can tell you, Hassan, it's because people want what they can't have. Okay, nobody will fuck these guys. It's true. Okay, that's obvious. Okay, that's a fucking given. That's it. Okay, and you know, it's not the only reason why they can't start a family. I mean, it's just like I said earlier. It's basically financially unattainable. Okay, for the average person to have a kid and to feel financially secure at the same time. And a lot of people just don't want to feel like they're on the edge of bankruptcy every second of every day.
experience. You should care about things
Just so they can have a
that
child.
you actually enjoy, right? If you're a lonely gamer who has never been around a woman and will never have sex with a woman, why do you care? Like, why do you care about having children or like riding for having children? Like, if they changed hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of hot Cheetos, if they changed the recipe of like, I don't know, Dr. Pepper or something, and you fucking freaked out about that, that makes sense, right? Like, that's precisely what your life is about. But as far as like LARPing about starting families and whatnot, this is something that I never understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me because
They
it's not
want
something
what
you're
they
gonna experience
can't
for
have.
your
Grass
rest of
is
your
always
life, right?
greener.
So being the hedonistic loser that Hassan is, who's obsessed with all things in the world, whether it's money, views, fame, property, luxury, all of these things, of course to him, the concept of having a family is something that he would absolutely be reviled by, but he has not stopped. People have been clowning on him for his take. It's obviously projection for many reasons, but he didn't stop. He quoted the post that we've been talking about saying, buddy,
What are those
saying
reasons?
anti-natalist propaganda out loud in real world will guarantee your bloodline ends with you. Well, geez. Seems like another line of projection from Hassan Piker, who, well, tick, tick, tock, Mr. Piker. You're running out of time, dude. You're getting older, and you can see this meme here with the rabbit meme, and it's obviously got a Pippa rendition here.
Oh
and it's
my
got
God,
nearly
fucking a lot,
5,000
dude.
likes, and I will contribute to this.
It's such a small world. I haven't reacted to Smuggalana in a while, bro. I took her off the roster. I kind of saw her as a worse version of Leaflet. You know? I mean, her avatar might, you know, she does different things, okay? She's not exactly like Leaflet, but like her avatar is obviously more voluptuous, right? There's more sex appeal there. So she differs from Leaflet in that way. But they're really both just like they're like, I'm dumb, you know, I'm a dumb person. I'm gonna try and make the like funniest quips that I can, and I'm fucking stupid and I'm proud. And it's just like, it's that kind of vibe. But I felt like Leaflet, she was, the reason I watch her and not Alana is because Leaflet, she'll get in the mud with you, you know. She likes to pull the weeds, you know what I'm saying?
Because it is that funny, ladies and gentlemen. But here's some more posts dunking on Hasan in the replies, saying it's so funny how obviously personally stung you are by this. No matter how much money you make, you're an animal-abusing narcissist who hates his own life and ideology, and you're in a transactional relationship for clout with a middle-aged woman who doesn't love you or want your children, but hey, at least you have 45-year-old
Huh? You're in a transactional relationship for clout with a bit. Yo, Hasan is dating a cougar? Huh? I haven't heard these rumors yet. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me find out. Yeah, I mean, I forgot her name, but
journalist
anyway,
thirsting
he's
over
not
you.
dating her.
TLDR, a shocked dog will holler. Absolute fatality, ladies and gentlemen. And honestly, about hating his own life,
got him.
I mean, yeah, this guy would hate the concept of a happy family and having a lasting legacy beyond himself, because this is how he views his own life. He hates it.
I stand any of you dumps in this chat. Oh my god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on. Every single day. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying, holier than thou, the most ultimately woke leftist.
Valid.
You did it. You have unlocked the nihilism within me. Okay, I am black pill. Nothing will ever get better. We are never gonna make out.
Absolutely golden clip, by the way. But here's some more replies saying, Hasan, you are just mad nobody wants to continue your bloodline, Quango. And here's a reason why people are saying that. There's multiple, but here's the main one. We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah,
His
why
secret
are people
girlfriend,
saying that?
Valkyrae. Yeah, secret girlfriend, because
Why do you guys suddenly just start all saying the same words at the same time, and it's really fucking annoying? And then you turn around and you say that like the libtards are doing it. Like, dude, fucking, I've heard Quango so much the last 3 weeks. It's, I'm gonna stab my own eardrums.
they don't want to alert the public that they're in a relationship
so
because
hear it
they
anymore.
thrive on their audience thinking that they're available so that they get more subs and donations, which is so beyond pathetic. I can't even begin to describe to you how pathetic that is. It's actually cringeworthy, it's humiliating, it's degrading on so many levels. But people point out that, well, Hasan's girlfriend will never have kids with you because she's embarrassed of your trajectory and doesn't want your kids. No, it's not just Hasan. She doesn't want kids in general.
I've gotten over it. I'm probably never having kids. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can, and I'm probably gonna keep making money in the best ways I can, which is like doing commercials and shows. Like that's probably what's gonna happen for the next like 40 years until I die. And I think people are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. It is what it is. I don't know, man.
Yeah, things are not really looking too bright for the Hasan Piker bloodline. It seems like there's a sense of urgency that needs to be taken here if he's really taking this seriously.
They're not dating.
And just imagine being this guy. Imagine dating someone who's literally saying, I do not want to have kids at all. And also, by the way, there's another famous clip from Valkyrae where she basically gets compared to Hasan by someone in her chat, and she is like reviled. She's grossed out by the concept of being compared to her own boyfriend. It's very, very funny stuff. But there's also other people pointing out that Hasan, his bloodline, has potentially some issues, and that's thanks to comments by his uncle Jank.
So I don't understand. Who is he dating? You're saying he's dating multiple people? It's just fan fiction.
As you can read here, he admitted this. Nobody even asked for this information, but he just let it rip. And I played the clip, but they get very, let's just say, active with the copyright system when it comes to the Young Turks or anything.
Your
associated with-
grandparents are probably cousins, bitch. All of our grandparents are cousins. That was just par for the course back then. Okay, let's be real. And, you know, I'm not saying that you should date your cousin, that you should have a family with, let alone have a family with them, but to be, it's not like the same thing as like the brother's sister. You know what? I'm sorry to like get gross about it, but like let's be so for real. Cousins, they have children. They usually, the children aren't defective. Okay, it is, you know, obviously you still shouldn't do it because there's that chance. Okay, but like it's not like the same thing as incest, or
Jake
like
or Hassan, for that matter.
like
But
immediate
here's another
family
very good
incest.
observation. This person's saying sooner or later, Asmongold is going to have a kid before you. That's just that. I mean, at least Asmongold has expressed a desire to have a family one day. Whether he actually achieves that or not, we don't know. I hope he does. I hope he finds that sort of happiness, but
Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too, man.
if he does achieve that before Hassan will never live that down. But
I feel
looking
bad
at the
for
chat,
that woman,
people are
though.
pointing out the reaction. It's very, very funny. People basically saying that wanting to have a family is a form of mental illness, and that children are expensive, and starting a family sounds awful, and that this whole concept of wanting a family or having any sort of paternal instinct is weird. And believe it or not, some of these people are trying to defend Hassan
No,
in the reply.
no, that's not what people are saying, though. People aren't saying that. You're building a straw man. Okay, nobody is saying like, oh, it's wrong to have this natural inclination to want to start a family. Everybody wants to start a family. Most people want to start a family by default. Okay, it's all of these extrinsic pressures that are causing people to not want to have families. That's just the reality. And that's what leftists say, by and large.
By saying you'd be an excellent
Obviously.
dad if you ever chose, and these people are acting like 34 is old. Well, we're not too concerned about the male in this situation. It's more about Valkyrie being 34, which would be the thing that people are observing. But no, I don't really think the guy who goes to Diddy parties and shocks dogs is really the embodiment of someone I would think has a good chance at being an
Hamas,
excellent dad.
Diddy.
That seems like something that what else can you
9/11
what else can you say?
America,
I mean, how brainwashed
9/11
you have to be to think this guy
biker.
is some kind of a role model for what a dad is. He can't even tolerate his dog moving off of its mat without wanting to shock it. It's crazy. This whole thing is just utter projection from Hassan, and I am glad this game is not only succeeding, but the values coming out of it, the values people are taking out of it about wanting to start families and having paternal instincts and maternal instincts for that matter. I'm glad it's driving people like Hassan crazy. These heinous people
Antinatalist
whose
propaganda.
entire value in the world has to do with numbers and property and things instead of actually creating
No,
a
that's
lasting
just true
legacy.
though.
And,
That's just true though, because think about it, man. Think about it. Somebody that says a phrase like antinatalist propaganda, you're just a whiny fucking loser, blame propaganda. Like, not everything is propaganda, man. Propaganda is not the reason that you're a dickless loser and you don't have a family. The reason that you're a dickless loser is because you're annoying and you want everybody to feel bad for you, and you think you're like a special snowflake, and that your suffering is different from everybody else's when it's not. But anyway, that's the reason you're a virgin, you know. But the reason that you don't have a family is because of that, but also because it is completely unaffordable. It is completely out of reach for young people today. Obviously.
Hassan, the last guy you want to see talking about bloodlines, and you know, if this is this whole thing with Pragmata's got you itching to take care of something wholesome and sweet, I got good news for you, ladies and gentlemen. The red plushie campaign.
yeah, don't buy that.
I don't know how your friends
Skipping
supports on this campaign, and Pragmata again. This
Shameless
whole discussion
plug.
is a very interesting one, and I don't see it dying down anytime soon. But for now, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like the video, make sure you sub, and turn on.
I mean, I feel bad for the game devs, okay, and this video is basically over, but like, I just want to say this, like, this game doesn't look terrible. I haven't played it. I don't know the story. I don't know if there is some kind of like weird I think that like pro-natalist messaging, it's weird, it's gross, it's just like it's stupid, okay? People aren't gonna you can't psyop people into having families. That's just so dumb, okay? People are already wanting to have a family. The reason that they don't is because of financial reasons. So you can't psyop your way out of that. Like, you can't psyop someone into believing like, oh, I have enough money to take care of a child for 18 years. Like, no. You can't do that. People don't feel secure. People don't feel stable. That's why. That's why. You can't psyop your way out of it. But anyway, I don't know if this game is that. I think probably not. Probably. It's just like, you know, I don't know. It's like an appealing story. You know, you save the child. The child has special powers and helps you. You know, or whatever. That, I think that's like the premise, right? Something like that. So like a lot, you know, it's just like, that's a common story theme. You know, special gifted child, go on an adventure with them, save them. Yada yada. I feel bad for the developers if they didn't intend that kind of message and these fucking weird right-wing people are extrapolating a pro-natalist message from it. That sucks, you know. I don't like that.